wash the sadness that I hold inside. Till like a baby, I break down and cry. And I ask myself the reason why. A color blue, a color red, a flash of amber overhead. A color gold, a pang of dread that I could lose you in the fall, that we might never love at all, that we might never love at all. The pale conductor checks my ticket now. He kindly asks if he can help somehow. A graying lady, tangerines, says, say, would you like a magazine? These strangers all come on like friends of mine. Their kindness warms me like an autumn wine. But still I see you smiling far behind in New York City down the line. The color gold, the color red, the flash of amber overhead. The color gold, the pang of dread that I could lose you in the fall. We might never love at all, that we might never love at all. Color blue, color red, flash of amber overhead. Color gold, pang of dread that I could lose you in the fall, that we might never love at all, that we might never love at all. Never, 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 never love at all. Never love at all. I was a beggar in the house of time, couldn't get no one to spare me a dime. Moaned and whimpered in the ear of God. He said, boy, you got your zipper caught. I went courting the Queen of Spain, never did nothing to ease my pain. I was a beggar, beggar. Oh, I was a beggar, beggar. I was a sailor on the sea of life, never got me nothing but worry and strife. He's singing seamen in each and every port. Oh, but the payment was long and the pleasure was short. I went sailing all around the world, never got the money, never got the girl. I was a beggar, beggar. Nothing but a beggar, get away from me. Beggar, run away now. Beggar, run away from me. Beggar, run away now. I said, oh, won't you stay with me and rest with me and share the dreams of a beggar? If we could only find time. Oh, won't you stay with me and rest with me and share the dreams of a beggar? If we could only find the dime. star at university. There was no mind finer than me. 1,000 students heard my every word. Then off they flew like summer birds. I wrote 100 books about the human soul and burned them all to keep out the cold. I was a beggar. Beggar, 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 beggar. Nothing but a beggar. Beggar, beggar, beggar. So I sit here as the years go by on this park bench. I yawn and I sigh. Pretty girls come, give me the eye. One quick glance and they pass me on by. I say, hey, hey, can't you see what I am? I'm a poet, I'm a scholar, I'm an amazing man. Oh, would you stay with me and rest with me and share the dreams of a beggar? If we could only find the time. Oh, won't you rest a while? Share the time and share the smiles of a beggar. If we could only find a dime. Ah, yeah, da 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 da. Dee 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 dee. Da da da. That's Beggar in the House of Time. Please, if you have any requests, just tell me. I can see the. We're gonna see the chat. I don't even know. I guess I'm seeing. You know, it's really interesting playing to an invisible audience that's somewhere looking at you. This goes out to Sam Webb in Portland, Maine. Hi, Melody. Whoa, hey there, from Alaska. This is about the Burnham and Morrill baked bean plant in Portland. The only baked bean you should ever eat. I was a kettle washer there years ago. The ovens at the factory were going full steam with a roar, a rumble, clatter, and a hiss. And Joel, the foreman, was passing out work gloves to the men on the second shift. Big Mike, the lumberman, was smoking downstairs, tall, proud, with a shock of blonde hair. And he just shot the biggest old deer that they ever heard of around her ear. Little Rick Lyman, he's jovial and proud. He don't let it get to him at all. And when he was young, he had quite a name, singing songs in the Union Hall. Helmy the dumper, jovial and proud, just let it get to her at all. And after work, She never will shirk chasing guys at Bubba's Cafe. The sun was setting down in Casco Bay. Oh, torching the waters on fire. And deep within those walls of brick, 300 souls aspire. I'd like to say greetings out to Sitka, Alaska, where one of my favorite couples is having a wonderful time. It's sort of like a pre-marriage honeymoon, which is exactly what I did with my wife. We had a pre-marriage and a post-marriage honeymoon, and here we are many years afterwards. It's an amazing, amazing thing. You know, there's so many songs. This is I call this selections from a lifetime. And I find myself singing songs from 40 years ago and from right now and from 30 years ago. I'd like to play one of my favorite songs of all for you. It's called Seaview Hotel, which was on Stormin' Norman and Susie record. You can still sort of find it in 1977 or 8, Seaview Hotel was a beautiful old hotel in Martha's Vineyard. In the morning, go out on the porch, see the waters blaze like a torch. You can find your mind there, breathe the sea air, and the day's going well at the Seaview Hotel. Johnny works at the bar, and his fame is spread near and far. Deserves his judgment, and his tongue is hell-bent. But he's treating you well at the Seaview Hotel. Everybody's telling you what you ought to do. City life, city folks really got you down. Gotta find a way to lose the blues. Oh, you feel so blue. Gotta figure out what you want to do. Thinking maybe you should clear out of town. Gotta get some fresh air, sunshine into you. Take a day or two. You can see it through. Loretta has nothing to hide. She's tough, but it's all on the outside. She's from the city, and at times she ain't pretty. But she's treating you well at the Seaview Hotel. They say Loretta was a burlesque queen from Brooklyn. 30 years ago, she married a wealthy doctor from New Bedford, moved out on the island, and bought the hotel. Johnny, your bartender, has the foulest mouth we ever heard in our life. It took us about 10 years to figure out he was our friend. In the morning, go out on the porch, see the waters blaze like a torch. You can find your mind there, breathe the sea air, at the Seaview Hotel. Hey folks, somebody said the sound is cutting in and out. Let me know if it's all better, okay? Because I can't hear what's out there in Radio Land. So I hope you can hear everything, okay? This goes out to all the beautiful ladies that I have had the honor of singing with. Susie, Samantha, Adrienne, and the incredibly gifted Genevieve Fevre of the Real Stormin Band, and we're about to be returning to New York. Real Stormin Norman. We'll be playing in Times Square and other clubs within a month or so. It's so exciting. So this is called Love Everlasting, and once again, it's for all of you beautiful ladies, you know who you are, who have worked with Stormy and made music with me. It's called Love Everlasting. Everlasting, though we are far apart, you're still in my heart. Love everlasting, though years may pass us by, our love will not die, our love will not die, our love will not die. Faith, hope, and glory, though folks may count them out, but there is not a doubt. Love's brave old story, though they seem weak and small, they may slip and fall, but love will conquer all, love will conquer all. Smoke of ancient empires rise, stars watch coldly from the skies, but our love will not die. Everlasting, though we are far apart, you're still in my heart, you're still in my heart, you're still in my heart. I hear an ancient melody, it tells me how dear you always were to me, and tells me I am alive. Everlasting, it's a love everlasting, it's a love with no beginning and no end. You will always be my lover and my friend. It's in symphony, sympathy, ecstasy, Anthony, ecstasy, synchrony, and on and on and on and on and on. Love everlasting. Yes, you know, I always make a complicated list in order of, I'm going to sing exactly this song in that list, and I always throw it out, and it's just terrible, and I don't know. I don't know if I can get any better. It's just the way it is. You know, years ago, many years ago, I was really on a honky-tonk circuit, and one of the places that I played with my band was a place in Central Square, Cambridge, it was kind of a bookie joint. And how did I know that at a certain time they had the band playing, and then at a certain time they kick the band out and do their business, and then have the band come back in. Hey, I hope the sound is better now, Dee Dee. And when I was there, they had a singer, kind of a honky-tonk type of girl, who was actually, she was a stripper for, I don't know, so long ago. And I've had long association with strippers through the years. I mean, nothing personal, understand, just, you know, we're sort of in the same circuit. She's a sight to behold. She was called Emily. And she was always dressed in gold. While we're playing, I want to give credit to the brilliant Flash Rosenberg, who's responsible for a lot of the art that you are seeing right now. She's a sight to behold, flashing silver and gold, flashing Emily. blissful fish in your bubbling stream. You have no wish but dream and dream, or do the side stroke in your warm green pond, or just float the whole day long. You bright scaled maze, so mannerly, you will not deign to swim with me. I'll go to the ocean where the great sharks play, and I'll be gone for many a day. But when I return, I'll have matured all the earth's harsh ways. I'll have endured, and you will lie for my glassy eye. Such a brave and strong fish I. Oh, blissful fish in your bubbling stream, you have no wish but dream and dream, or do the side stroke in your warm green pond,